I'd take Huey Juice over Rey Mysterio any day.
Like when you heard the other week when someone was saying, they're here, the Usos are here, and then they got that big pop. Roman always gets a big pop. We just got to get Solo up to a pop. Right now, he's only getting into boos.
Not if he's got to continue to get little stare downs with Ripley. Because the way Sikoa Joe's booked, he's not like the Samoan Bulldozer. Like, he sold for Ray.
So
that means he'd have to sell for Ripley.
What do you mean why are you belittling what Rey Mysterio, Hall of Famer,
really
beat Brock Lesnar? Now
he beat Brock Lesnar like 10 years ago.
He still beat him. He beat Brock Lesnar. He beat Batista. He beat The Undertaker.
You're talking like 10 years ago. Ray's like 60 now. Sikoa Joe is in the fucking prime of his life. He's built up to be the Samoan wrecking ball. Ray, Hall of Famer or not, is still fucking 4 feet tall. For him to sell for Rey Mysterio is a joke. Oh. Especially when he needed a distraction from the Usos to beat Rey Mysterio. Either he's a Samoan wrecking machine or he's just another guy. You can't have both.
Well, we're not talking about Ricochet. This is a Hall of Famer.
This is a Hall of Famer that was getting thrown around by Dominique and Ripley for the past year.
I don't know if he beat the Great Khali. I don't know they had a stare down one.
You're still talking. That's the fucking past. He beat Kevin Nash too.
That's part of his past.
Yes, that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean anything today.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
It does not.
It gives credit.
It doesn't. It's a fucking athletic competition. What he did 10 years ago doesn't mean anything. He's fucking old and decrepit. Sikoa Joe shouldn't be selling if he's supposed to be such a badass. If he's so scary that you don't make any sudden movements and Roman has to tell him ahead of time about the alliance, but not the Usos because they don't know what Sikoa Joe's going to do, then he needs to squash Ray. It shouldn't be almost a 10-minute match with Rey Mysterio.
I guess we're just giving no credit to being a Hall of Famer then.
It doesn't matter if he's a Hall of Famer or not. A Hall of Famer doesn't give you skill. That gives you accolades.
John Jones is old for what you can call him old. John Jones. He just won a fight like 2 weeks ago.
You're really comparing John Jones' age to Rey Mysterio's age?
No. Yes.
I'm not. No, that's silly shit. No, I'm not letting you do that.
That's my point. You're saying, well, he's old. He should just get squashed by whoever he's across from.
If he's fighting a fucking Samoan bulldozer, yes. You're saying that, he's a Hall of Famer. That just automatically makes him on Sikoa Joe's level. Superstar Billy Graham's a Hall of Famer too. Let's get him off the hospital bed and put him in the ring. He'll be a champion.
No, I'm just saying. All I'm saying is check the resume.
Fuck the resume. The resume doesn't mean anything when he's the Samoan bulldozer today. He's so fucking badass. Everybody's got to walk on eggshells around him. He's got to be built up to be unstoppable. And then you got 4 foot, 50, 60-year-old Rey Mysterio Jr. coming in, and he's selling it. He had a close match with Sikoa Joe. Sikoa Joe needed the Usos to beat Rey Mysterio in over 10 minutes. That's bullshit. I'm sorry. Hall of Famer or not. At some point, it's got to be realistic, and that wasn't realistic.
And what about Brock Lesnar?
What about Brock Lesnar?
Rey Mysterio put up a fight against Brock Lesnar, and he's also beat Brock Lesnar before.
Well, that's their fault. I would argue with that too.
Well, I'm saying that's already happened. So if he's done that, now you're
saying
that
was also 10 years ago.
They were just in the ring like 2 years ago.
Did he beat him?
No, but he put up a fight. That's what he did here. He put up a fight.
I would argue that that's bullshit.
Well, sorry that the Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio didn't get squashed for you.
He should have got squashed. I don't give a shit. He's not even a Hall of Famer in my eyes. He's overrated. Now,
there you go.
His master.
Sorry, the biggest little man in history.
You know who's better than him? Juventud Guerrero.
Now, I would tell you.
Huey Juice. I'd take Huey Juice over Rey Mysterio any day. Or who was the one that looked like a skeleton? Or the one with the whole... Yeah, take the Parka.
Well,
his chair.
I do appreciate though you saying that Solo is above all those other wrecking balls that were before him.
No, that's what they're trying to. That's what they're trying to portray him as. I still see him as just another. He's just there.
So what side are you? We're going this deep about Solo not squashing Ray, and then you turn around and say, "Well, I mean, he's not."
Because if they're gonna try to build him up, that they need, that's what they need to do. He doesn't need to be in a competitive match with somebody that has to look up to suck his pecker, who's past the twilight of his years, regardless of who he's beaten and what he's done and what Hall of Fame is he's in. At this point in time, they're trying to make Samoa Joe the biggest badass in all of WWE.
Minus Rhea Ripley.
Huh?
Minus Rhea Ripley.
Oh, yeah. Don't get me started on that shit.